everyone. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, first thing this morning, let me go back here and check. I think the last cows that we bought were Black Angus. Now, I could be mistaken. Let's see. Yes, I'm sure they're Black Angus. All right. First thing today is we need to add some calves to our last and final cow barn. Originally, I had the idea that we would add a cow barn every month until the first calves that we bought were fully matured. Well, yeah, that was a good idea, only it's going to take about 18 barns, and you know, it's too much. I don't know if I would be taxing my computer or taxing the system. You know, giants. I don't know, because you're only supposed to have 10, and that's 10 animal pens, period. So, I've decided that I think we ought to be happy with 12 barns, and then when the first ones become mature, then we'll have 12 months in a row that we will sell 240 mature cows and buy 240 calves to replace them in that barn. So I think it's going to work out okay, and I think it'll be all right, because it's not like we run out of things to do on this farm, I can tell you that. There is always work to do on this farm. So anyway, we'll get up here. We're going to put our first load in here. And let's see, these are the ones we want. Select it, move them into the cow pen. Yes. Okay, now we can jump out. Go around here and look. And we've got some babies. Yeah, they don't look like babies, do they? But yes, that's one thing that I've stated before about cows is I wished whenever you bought calves they looked like calves instead of full-grown cows. But these calves are babies. They're babies. So, all right. Well, we've got 240 of them to get. So let's just go get another load and get them in there. And yeah, I'm almost sure that you don't want to see me haul 240 of them, but you know, a couple of loads, I guess. Once we get them in there, then we'll start the feeding process and get them all fed, get them all bedded down. Okay, we want the babies. Bye. All right. Yeah, we got another 36 of them. So I am being told that there may be an update on this trailer that it affects the however many you can haul of the different kinds of animals. And what I need to do is go and check and see if it is. But it's not too bad hauling 36 at a time, but I'd sure like to haul a lot more. But anyway, we're going to get these up here, get them in the cow pen, and we'll go back after another load. Alright, we want to select them, move them into the cow barn. Alright, well, we've moved them in there, and we're going to go get some more. So I'll get back with you whenever we get them all hauled. Alright, we have got 200, excuse me, 240 limousine calves in there. So let's take this trailer back and we'll grab a trailer and we will start feeding. The first thing that we're going to haul and top off all these pens and that's with mineral feed. So we will grab the big trailer and what makes it nice with this big trailer is it holds 250,000 liters. So yes. All right, well, let's go over here because I think I have enough mineral feed in this silo over here that I think it'll be more than enough to top all these off. All right, let's see, we want mineral feed. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. And if not, then I'll go buy some, but yes, I'm quite sure we're going to have plenty. So anyway, we'll let this fill up and I'll get back with you whenever we get it loaded. All right. Well, I didn't get a full load because I don't think we're going to need it. I could be wrong. And whatever's left, of course, will go back in the silo. So anyway, we'll just top off all these little silos and you know, you don't really have to do this every time, but I do, and the reason that I do is just to always stay on top of everything. In other words, there could be one morning where I'm running short on time and I need to get something else started and done. And I might say, you know what? We don't have to top off the mineral feed today because I know they've got plenty in them. And that's why. I just want to keep them topped off so that if I ever need to, you know, get lazy one morning or not have time to top them off, that I know they're all going to be fine. Now, the importance of the mineral feed is if you do not put mineral feed in these, then your robot will not run. So that's the deal. If you want your robot to run, you're going to have to put the mineral feed in these little silos. So, and you don't have to do it this way. You can go down to the store and you can buy bags if you want to. But I buy mine bulk out of a buying station. And I bought that buying station and placed it myself. So, yes, that's the reason that I buy it bulk. It's a lot cheaper to buy it this way, and it's a whole lot easier to keep these little silos on here all filled up. Believe me, we're feeding a lot of cattle. So yeah, whatever you can do to streamline this, the better. So anyway, we're going to go down here and we're going to do the same thing at these other 6 cow barns, and I'll get back with you in a moment. All right. Well, we've got all the little silos at all the cow barns full of mineral feed. So we'll take this back and we'll get started with straw. And we'll get them loaded up with straw, then hay, and then silage. And that's what it takes to make the TMR. So if we get it done before 9 o'clock farm time, we'll be able to see the robot run. So yes, so let's empty this mineral feed back into the silo, and we will be filling this trailer up with straw because we're going to need quite a bit, and I'm not sure one trailer will do it, but we'll find out. All right, now we want straw. All right. Anyway, I'll get back with you when we get a load, and we'll start putting straw in them little bunkers in the cow barns. All right, we're about to get a load here. Okay. Now we'll go down here and start. And while I'm loading, you will understand why I placed these cow barns the way I did. Because it is streamlined, where you just go through like I'm doing now, and you just start topping them off. So as you can see, these that we already have straw in is not going to take much at all. So, but now the new cow barn that we just put calves in, yes, it's going to take quite a bit of straw, hay, and silage. So yeah, it sure will. But anyway, I'd like to give a big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think we was going to get by there without putting any straw on here. And I'd also like to thank everyone that's liked my videos. Sure is a big help. I love playing the game. And I love being able to show farmers my way of doing things. Now, never do I ever say that this is the only way to do it, because it's not. This is just merely my way of doing it. I haul loose hay and loose straw, and I put it in the silo, and that's a multi-fruit silo. And then this is the way I feed. Now, I choose to do it this way rather than going out and baling the hay and baling the straw and then having to deal with them bales later. Because, let me tell you something. You go through a lot of straw and a lot of hay and a lot of silage. Now, if baling is your thing and you enjoy it, yes, by all means. I'm quite sure you can put a bale down there where we're dumping this straw, and it'll take the bale of straw in. I'm 99% sure it will. But like I said, for me, this is just faster because we're feeding a lot of cows here. So, and it's not like this is all I got to do. This map is a 10-kilometer map. So it's bigger than a 16x map. So, and the fields, I mean, I don't own all the fields here at all. It's just more than I can keep up with. So, the 3 biggest fields on the map, I don't own. Because they're just absolutely huge. So, maybe one of these days, I'll get into some multiplayer, and we can get in on doing them. But one of them fields, the ones that I don't own, if I put 5 harvesters in that field running on course play, it would take me non-stop, it would take about 3 days to get that done. Yeah, I'm not kidding you one bit. They are just massive. So, now you could split those fields and divide them to make them more manageable. But like I said, I've already got a bunch. I've already got a bunch to do. So, all right, we've got all the straw that we need in these cow pens. So we'll take this back. We'll dump what we've got left. And we'll get a load of hay. And we'll do the same thing with hay. All right, let's get this dumped. All right, and we'll go up here and we'll load up with hay. All right, I'll get back with you whenever we get a load. All right, we're about to get a load. All right, here we go. 250,000 liters of hay. So now once we get to where we're just topping them off, it won't take as much because there's already hay in there. We're just topping it off. So like I said, that number 12 cow barn, that's the one that's taking a lot of hay, and it'll take a lot of silage because it doesn't have any in it. So yeah, but to me this is just a whole lot easier to get it all done. Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm kind of interested in knowing how big our first calves that we bought, what their growth rate is, and what they're worth. But like I said, I think, to be honest about it, I think we would have to buy and build 18 cow barns, and that's 6 more than what we've got. And I'll tell you what, I just think we've got enough. I don't want to take a chance on messing up the game, messing up the map, end up getting a bunch of lag. No, we don't need that. All right, we're going to go down here, and we'll fill these up down here with hay. Well, I know you get the idea. You don't want to see me just continuing to go to each one of these cow barns. So I'll get back with you when we get this done. All right, we're putting the rest of this hay back in the silo. And next up is silage. All right, there we go. So we'll fill up with silage, and I'll get back with you when we get a load. All right, well, we're about to get a load. There we go. And we'll start up here and we'll do the same thing. All right. Now it takes more silage than it does hay or straw. Uh, so, and I guess that's in the TMR mixing, is it just takes more silage. So, but that's okay. We've got plenty. We've got what's left in that silo. Plus I've got 4 fermenting silos there. That's pretty well loaded up. So, yeah, we've got plenty. So, but that's, whenever you start feeding this many cows, you've got to think about all that and keep your corn growing where you can chop your corn into chaff and keep your straw going, and then keep your hay fields cut. Now, you don't want to just continuously do that because you obviously will run out of silage space. So you just gotta kind of pay attention and stay on top of it. But anyway, I'll see you whenever we get the rest of the silage in these cow barns. All right, we're putting the silage that we didn't use back in the silo. And now we've got everything topped off and filled up so that the robots can run. And now what we'll do is we'll get in this tractor over here that's got this other trailer on it, and we'll use it to put our bedding in the barns. The reason for that is the other trailer is a tipper and it'll go up and hit the top of the barn. So we can't have that. So anyway, it looks like we have about 9 minutes before the robot will run. So I don't know if we'll get all the straw in there or not before it runs, but that's okay. We'll just wait on him to run and get out of the way, and then we'll continue. So we'll load this up with straw. Now, if this trailer held as much as the other trailer, we would be in luck. But it doesn't hold near as much. It doesn't even hold half as much. So, yeah, I wished I had a bigger one that unloaded from the back with a belt. But yes, we will just watch our time and just make sure that we're out of the barns whenever the robot starts to run. And we just hop off there with straw. Make sure they got some good clean bedding. And this is where you use a lot of straw. I mean a lot of straw. It's keeping their bedding up. You see all them cows in here eating? Yeah, they know that robot's getting ready to run. That's pretty cool. You can go in here in between times where that robot's going to run, and there won't be very many in here at all. what we have is going to fill this one. But that's okay, we'll just go back and get another load. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to have enough. Alright, well, we'll just go back and get another load. But yes, it takes a tremendous amount of straw. So all right, we'll load this up and we'll continue putting the bedding in these houses or in these barns, and up until it's time for the robot to run, and then we'll stay out of the house or out of the cow barn and we'll watch the robot run. So I'll get back with you when that happens. All right, well, this is the third time I've filled this trailer up, but we're less than a minute away from that robot running, and they just dropped the curtain just now. So the crane will start running, and we'll watch this crane run and watch the robot, and that's just merely for anyone that has not seen this before. But once they drop this curtain here, you can't get in it. So you can't get inside. So he gets a little bit of silage, a little bit of straw, and a little bit of hay, and they put it in this mixer cart right here, which is the robot. And then once he gets all of it in there, it'll mix a little bit, and then this door will come open. The robot will come out, and he'll go inside the building. And feed the cows. There's the door opening. Now, all of them is feeding at the same time. If you look up the line, you'll see all the other robots out. They're all feeding at the same time, and that's at the top of the hour. We'll go ahead and follow him in here. And he'll turn around, and here he comes, and he's feeding. Isn't that great? And every hour on the hour, they'll do that. So you don't have to worry about feeding them. All you got to do is worry about keeping these little bunkers full, and they'll take care of the rest. He'll put himself up, shut the door, and that's it. All right. Well, these last two houses we couldn't, or the last two barns we couldn't get to because we didn't have enough straw. We had to go get another load of straw. By the time we got back, it was time for the robot to run. So let's now, I know it's going to take quite a bit in here because this is a new barn. So, but it's getting it filled up over there. You see the straw forming. Good deal. All right. And we'll take this back and dump it back in the silo. We don't need it. It'll be there for us next time. So I'll see you when we get it dumped in there. Then we'll take a look at our stats on our cows and see how much they've grown and see what we got to look forward to. All right, well, these are the first, no, I am mistaken. These are not the first cows that we bought. These up here, the Black Angus. These are the first ones that we bought. And that was 12 months ago. So, let's get out here and let's just pull up our HUD. Of course, we got to wait for it to save. All right. Now, it's cow barn number 1. Here's what we have. Now, we give $300 a piece for them, just like we have all the others. And now they're up to $14.99. They're 11 months old, but they're only 61% grown. So, you see what I'm talking about? We would have to, keep buying cow barns until these got up to 100% grown, which would take about 6 more. So we don't want to do that. So anyway, everything else is green here. You can see our slurry is coming up. We got 136,583 liters. So yeah, we'll get that spread on a field, keep that cleaned out of there. But everything is great. Here's cow barn number 2, and they're only 10 months old. And this is what they're worth, $13.84. But they're only 55% grown. So I think you get the idea. And all the way down, if we go down to number 12, we just bought these calves. And we give $300 a piece for them. And they always go down in price after you buy them. So they're only worth $105 a piece right now. Now, I wanted to bring all this to your attention over here. You don't see all the green over here, but that's okay. That robot will keep feeding them every hour on the hour, and before you know it, they'll all be in the green also. So, but they do have 3,000 liters of food in there that the robot give them, and the water is always pumped into your cow barns. So, yes. Everything is going real good. All right. Well, I think that pretty well concludes our animals. I sure do appreciate everybody sticking with me throughout the whole 12 barns. I know it got a little bit boring sometimes, and this video is a little more extensive. And long, but I wanted to show the last cow barn being filled, and that's all of them that we're going to build. So I think we're going to call this a video. If you've liked this content, please go down there and give me a like. I'd sure appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do. That would give me, that'd do me a world of good. If you'd like to share this video with someone that you think would enjoy it, please do. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call this a day. And as always, thank you for watching.